your way up. Amazingly. How did you get into boxing, sis? I know, but I want you to tell our listeners how you got into boxing, young lady.
Yes.
Okay. So I've been doing PR for quite a while, but it was my partner at the time, AJ Carter. He was the one that said.
Hold on. AJ
Carter, heavyweight. Yeah, he used to be trained by Brian Lawrence.
Okay.
Brian Lawrence and Richard Williams.
Yeah. And Richard, yes. Sorry,
down at McGill's. So he said to me, he was like, oh, come on, why don't you be my publicist? Like, come into boxing. I was like, no, I don't like boxing. I just know Muhammad Ali and Mike Tyson.
As we all do.
And then he was like, come down to York Hall, just watch a fight. Promise you, you're going to fall in love with it. And then I did. And then we started at the York Hall, like on small hall shows. You had to sell tickets. I was working with Steve Goodwin. And then it kind of went from there. And we did, I think he was 3-0 when we started working together. And then I think it was in 2017, April, he had a fight against Kamil Kolokalowski. I can't even say it. You probably know the name.
At the York Hall?
Yeah. No, that was at Crystal Palace. That was with Tommy Dalseth.
Yeah.
And it was the second round, and he suffered a knockout. But like leading up to it, he was suffering from depression. He had like 2 suicide attempts. It was like behind the scenes, we were going through hell. Like things were sort of going really bad. Mm-hmm. And we thought this fight was going to be the turning point, and he was going to, get back on track, and everything was going to be perfect again. And obviously, he got knocked out. He actually suffered a brain injury in that fight.
Okay.
And between April and September, it's a long story, but it was just, getting him back into training and stuff. And I noticed there was something wrong with him. His mood had changed. He was becoming increasingly even more depressed. Like all the signs of brain injury were there. Yes. But because I wasn't experienced with it at the time, it's like everyone was like, oh, shut up. You're just the wife. You're just the publicist. You don't know what you're talking about. He's fine. And then months later, he agreed to go into a fight with Daniel Dubois. So in that fight, actually, he had a brain injury. And if anybody watches that fight back, it lasted 48 seconds in the first round. And that was it. He was completely over at that point.
So basically, 2 years, you've got to this level of the sport in PR?
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Yeah. Well, obviously, it wasn't
Wait, man. Come on, listen. Listen, we're only talking about the positive things.
100%.
And I'm here to highlight the fact that, you're a woman in a male-dominated sport. That's a fact. And you've managed to get to the top level, because let's get it right. I mean, you're working for, you've done PR for... Top rank.
Isaac Dogbo.
Isaac Dogbo is a world champion.
I see you doing your little bits with Tyson. I know. You're doing your bits with Tyson Fury.
Tyson Fury, yes. So you're at the top.
You know what I mean? You're at the top. You're at the top of the game. How does that make you feel inside?
Yeah, but as you guys are talking about the whole yeah, but you see how you guys are talking about like keeping it positive. It is a positive thing, even though something really bad happened.
Yes.
And okay, I lost my partner.
Come on.
He's still alive, obviously, but like all these bad things happen. I was going to walk away from PR, but it was Isaac Dogbo that said to me, "Come to America. I'm fighting Jesse Magdalena." I was like, "Hell no! I hate boxing. I don't want anything to do with boxing." He's like, "Come with me. I need your help." Went to America. And he won, and he was the underdog, and literally all of our lives changed at that point. And that's when I got to meet Top Rank. Then Top Rank saw what I was doing.
Yes.
But I was trying to work in the UK, but no one wanted to hire me here. So I had to go all the way to America, make it there, and then come back. And it's only then that it's just been like, just this year alone, it's just been a whirlwind.
Listen, it has been a whirlwind. I remember when, like, I know you do PR also for Mark Prince, OBE.
We got to big up Mark.
Oh, come on. You got to get him on the show.
Yeah, we got to get Mark on the show. So, come on, Melissa.
100%. You need a whole hour for Mark,
working magic. Yeah, because Mark can talk.
Look, bruv.
Look, bruv.
I can't even do the voice right now.
You don't even need to pretend, because your voice does sound like that right now.
Yeah, bruv. You got to pray to the Lord. You got to be serious. You got to go out there.
Yeah. Oh my God, that's a great impression.
Come on.
No,
But yeah, Terrence, please.
Yeah, just all of the work that you've done. What inspired you to get into this work?
You're a very good question.
What was that?
I want to know that.
Like when you was getting all the knockbacks, no one won't give you no work in the UK. You know what it is over here. Yeah, I mean, me and Tunde can bear testament to that. And the mere fact that you just continue to persevere. What made you continue persevering, sis?
Good question.
Because of what happened. Like I was given a chance. I was never supposed to be doing this thing. Like it just happened, and I was given an opportunity to obviously work with Top Rank, and then they believed in me and they allow me to do whatever I want. Like they're like, here's a project, go ahead and do it. You know, being able to give them that freedom to, you know, do what you want. And then when you look at the final product on the night of the fight and you see all the UK media have come over all the way from England, and just seeing that continued success, that continues to inspire me. But through this whole experience, what I actually finally realised, and I think this is really important, you have to know why you're on this planet. And for me, you know, when you say, you know, why are you on this planet? What's your purpose? And my purpose, I feel, is to help people. Yes. So I was given a chance to start my life again. Wait
a minute.
What?
Believe it. Become it. That's what. Come on, carry on, Melissa. Go on. Come on. You get me excited.
I forgot. I should leave gaps. I'm going to remember to leave the gaps for you to say your little saying, okay?
No, but it's for you. You're showing us that what Dream It, Believe It, Become It is about.
100%.
And
100%.
And go on, carry on. Sorry.
No, and that's basically what it was. Like, through a bad situation, I was like, you know what? I actually finally in my life, age 36, I was like, yes, I know why I'm here. I'm here to help people.
36, you look like 26.
And I literally wake up. Oh, thank you very much. But I'm not.
Let me that cocoa butter you get. I need the new improved cocoa butter.
Sorry, Tunde don't need no more cocoa butter.
Sorry. I keep on
that
biting.
That face is too shiny.
Come on. Melissa, come on, carry on, man. Stop it, Spence. Stop it. Come on.
Anyway, so... yeah, and then when I finally realised that, and I literally wake up every morning happy because I finally, like, that's it. I know what I'm doing. And so, yes, I'm helping people in boxing, but it's not just in boxing. It's people around boxing as well. Like, because you're in a position where you've got contacts, so you can actually make things happen and make them come alive for other people. So that's, like, the most gratifying feeling ever.
That's wicked.
Fantastic.
That is wicked. So what does the future hold for you, Melissa?
Melt PR. Where did that name actually? Hold on. Sorry. Where does that come from? Melt. Is that like an abbreviation to your name?
So it's really simple. My friend, who's also like my business partner, she came up with it. I was like, what are we going to call this PR company? She was like, why don't we just call it Mel T, like Melissa T Takimoglu, Mel T, and then put it together, Melt. I was like, but what the hell does melt mean? What, you melt things? Just stuck like that.
I love that.
It's really simple. Sorry.
There.
And on business, you're doing your thing.
You're doing your thing.
So it's working.
And you know, I think what you're doing is showing women that they do have a place in the sport as well. Because a lot of, I mean, you know, last week we had, is it Michelle Joy Phelps?
Michelle.
Yep.
You know, this week we're having you. And so we're doing our part to show the boxing community.
Well, I think it's important that you guys are mixing it up. And that's why I was so impressed. I was like, yes, they've actually got a female guest. Like, well done. That's like so important.
Yes.
Aware of that, but like, as you know, like me and Michelle were quite close. She's like, I mean, I got a lot of time for her. I've got a lot of time for you from way back. I mean, I remember like when I started first doing the stuff on Sky, it was like you and AJ Carl were like my biggest supporters. Always sending questions, always biggest. So from that, you mean energy goes where it flows.
Yes, sir.
And you mean, and you attract or repel who you are.
And you're not talking to Barry White. Let me just... you ain't talking to Barry White this evening. You are actually talking to Spencer Fearon.
Oh, his voice is so... I feel really bad.
But we're working. We don't care about all that.
Don't worry about that.
Come to the office and do the work.
All right, Tunde.
Go. But yeah, Melissa, listen. We're going to have you back on the show. You know, I would definitely like to have you and Mark on the show at the same time. Because I think how you've, you know... helped Mark and taken Mark really his business to another level. Again,
trust me,
we need to highlight that and show those out there that, you know, with a lot of hard work, dedication, perseverance, and you can.
Well, I think, like I was saying to you, I think we're breaking the barriers. Like even most recently, my highlight was, you know, as simple as walking out with Regis Prograis, I mean, Spence, correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't remember.
Hold on. Melissa, don't think I never saw you trip up. I saw that trip.
You're so annoying. Why do you have to highlight that bit?
You know what? She was walking to the ring with Regis,
The hills.
And the hills, I saw it. No. I was like, oh my God.
No, that's not what happened actually. Hear it from the horse's mouth. Right. When they said to us, taking Ray out, his little boy, I was like, yeah, that's fine, I'll take him. So I gave Ray to his dad, and I'm walking and I'm like, why is the camera so big for? Oh my God, how can I do it? I need to move out the way. So when I turned the corner, I tried to slip past the camera because they need to see them, not me. So as I tried to I tripped around the corner, and that's when you saw me trip trying to get out the way.
I was laughing. I was bending up. I said, this is a Jeremy Beadle moment.
Why do people do that? They literally, like, anything that bad happens, they won't be like, oh, yes, a woman walked the boxer out. Woohoo! It's like, haha, we saw you trip.
No, because I'm looking for these things. But yeah, listen, we can go on, Melissa.
And what says, you just keep on doing what you're doing.
Keep doing what you're doing, Melissa.
A beacon of light to any female who wants to get into the sport.
Yes.
Because they're looking to get into the sport, but they're thinking, well, they want to be participants. No, you can be business women. Yes. You can be the ones that are raising the fighters' profiles.
Exactly.
You are raising the profiles. I'm a man who's got 3 daughters.
Yes.
So when I'm looking at that, I'm saying, you know what? I mean, because all my daughters think they get the little knowledges anyway, right? So to see something like that, of a sport that I am so passionate about, but it's not that. It's because you are an absolutely beautiful human being.
The professionalism of Melissa is second to none.
Trust me.
And again, me personally,
always looks after
Melissa
me when I go to any press conference.
She advises me. She advises me about the show and stuff. So, I'm thankful for that, and happy to be known in the phone book. In Spencer's black phone book now as well. We call it the John Wick phone book.
I know. His phone book is just
Melissa,
amazing.
He's got everyone in this thing. Like, this is the phone book from John Wick. I'm telling you, it's serious. He knows everyone, Melissa. I don't even need to do that work. I just say, Spence, phone him. He's got everyone's number. Well, listen, again, thank you, Melissa. Thank you for coming on the show. It's been an honor and a pleasure. And as I say, we will get you back on with Mark, OBE, Prince.
100%.
No problem.
Sis, take care. Have a wicked evening, yeah?
Thank you, guys. The pleasure was mine. Thank you very, very much.
Thank you. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe to the Stamina for Sale YouTube channel.